Hey boys and girls, Squee913 here. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Freelancer multiplayer. I am Squee913. We are joined by Claude Rebel. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're trying to find each other. I'm just gonna hang out here at the Tripoli shipyard. You come to me.
Okay, I actually want to change my ship. Actually, I actually wanted to get something a little bit lighter. The battleship was more as a bit of a joke, and it's now getting a bit big.
All right. Well, you wanna go ahead and grab that ship first before you come meet me, or like,
No,
is it on the way, or? Huh?
No, it's exactly where you are right now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to fly over a minefield because I can't go through it.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I might just grab go a little exploring or something, and then I'll just meet you at Tripoli shipyard in a minute or three.
Okay.
So
Probably quite a few, actually.
How far away are you?
I have no idea. I am 31k away from the jump hole to Theta, and then no, through, and then I've got to go somewhere else. Why can't I? It's somewhere in there. I'm not sure. It's
Alright, folks. Well, then we'll just stop recording until we get there, because I don't want you guys to sit there and watch us wait. So hang on.
Just wanted to get a couple of things.
Okay, so he's here. I've started recording again.
Oh, right, okay.
He's here.
I'll tell you what I do to get.
What do you need to get?
I don't need to get it. I would like to get it, but I don't know where to get it. Is preferably something like a mortar, because they are incredibly fun.
What is that?
I'll show you if I can ever find one.
All right. We actually, if you guys who have been following, Valkyrie and I had prepared a nice little surprise for Rebel, where we both had these battleships and we were going to attack them and beat the crap out of them, but Valkyrie's not here, and I tried to do it alone, but I don't have skill, and he does, and you can pretty much guess what happened.
Wants to see Squee in his beautifully large battleship getting the crap beaten out of him, just head over to my channel in a bit. It'll be on there. You
bastard. It's not that there's so much skill involved. I mean, all we did was sit there and shoot each other. It's just that your armor lasted longer than mine.
No, it's because I was strafing.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You have strafe keys, you know. Use them.
Once again, fail. We were just talking about this.
Oh, yes, I remember something about that. I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention.
Yeah, well.
Hey, where the hell is it? I cannot remember where you get a thruster. Oh, there. Sorry, I have not played this game in ages. Oh, God.
So anyway, now we need to go get jobs and stuff, because none of us have money.
I'm in Tripoli, so I'll pick something up.
Alright.
Something incredibly difficult that gets you killed. Ooh, actually, this might be quite fun. 500? No, sorry, 8,000. No, 850,000.
That's not bad. You know.
Let's go for it.
Then I'll get my, you know, my new pair of shoes and whatnot.
Yeah, maybe a new tuxedo or something. But
right.
Maybe we need a couple of them.
Alright.
Let's go.
So you just use the strafe keys, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then you can dodge all the fire.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's petty. I want to see you blow up.
Huh? It's gonna fail.
I don't care. Look at my ship's face. Does that look like the ship's face that cares? No. No, it doesn't.
Not particularly.
Mister, every time I see you, I blow you up.
Which way? Which way is it to go? Come on. Fingers crossed.
Boom, 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 boom. Are we actually going to the mission or what?
No. Not at all.
So where are we headed? And why are we headed
I
there?
have no idea.
What are you doing? I'm just following you.
No, don't follow me. You're shooting me. I'm not taking you to the mission. You've got the fucking way.
I have not done anything but take your shields down. Which I could probably not even count on both my hands the number of times you've done that to me.
No. You've taken my shields and the vast majority of my hull down. I have virtually no nanobots and shield batteries left.
Oh. Well, that was purely accidental.
Yes, I'm sure.
I assure you.
However, you can catch me in there. So that's okay. Let's see where I can get this from. Where's Squee? There he is. Oh shit, actually maybe you can. I take it back, I didn't mean it!
Well, you know, I'd hate to leave a job undone, you know.
Actually, yes, I did mean it.
Do, 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 do.
Son of a bitch, no nanobots or shield batteries left. Fuck you.
This is what I call fiery justice, my friend. Fiery justice.
Equal epic fail and petty whatever.
Petty? Oh, please, man.
Yeah.
I'm like Batman right now. I'm dishing out vigilante justice. Except Batman doesn't have a cool-ass spaceship like this.
Dick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't imagine.
You're only delaying the
However-
inevitable. I'm not going to let you go land somewhere.
I think I am.
Huh?
Although I tell you what is quite funny, considering the fact that when you were in a cruiser and I beat the crap out of you, I was so much more effective at it than you are.
Yes, because you're much better at the game. It doesn't change the fact that I'm about to kill you.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Where? Son of a... Oh, wait. Word. Fuck. Thank you. Piss off. Right, let's go. Are you capable of going through that asteroid field, or are you still stuck?
I don't know. Give me a second, I'll find out.
Okay.
I'm still in the... I mean, I'm in the asteroid field, but I'm not having too much trouble going through it.
Okay, cool. So where exactly is this place? Ah! Ooh, this is good. Ooh, this is very good. This is very good indeed. All I need to... Oh, shit. No, that's not good. Fuck. Actually, yes, it is good. No, wait. Shit.
You're
Shit.
just repeating yourself now. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very, very good. Shit. Fuck.
Yes, you sound like you're very good.
Yeah. Everything's going swimmingly. Shit. No, it's all going very well. In fact, pretty soon you'll be dead.
Okay, then.
So everything will be nice.
I'm sure it will be.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Fingers crossed. Because I'm not desperate or anything.
No, of course not. Did you take the Omega 4
what?
jump hole? Is that what you did?
Omega 4 jump hole. What Omega 4 jump
41.
hole?
Omega 41. Details.
No. Why would I do that?
I have no idea. Because you're trying to run away from me? Hey, Fang, how's
Why
it
would I
going?
try and run with you?
Oh, gee, I don't know, but the sight of your bumper trying to fly away from me as fast as possible would seem to denote you were running your little tail off.
Would it? I don't know where you got that impression from. Hey, Phantasmagoria.
Might have been the also the screaming like a girl and waving of your arms. That also added to the illusion that you were running away from me.
Oh, right. Did it really?
Yes, it did.
I think he's hallucinating, you know, guys. I really think Squee's finally lost it.
Finally? Dude, I lost it like months ago. What are you talking about?
No idea, but my version of sanity is just a little bit different.
Oh, people are trying to hurt me. That's cute.
Massive battleship.
It's like, really? Really?
Trying to do that yet. But I will soon. I will get my revenge soon.
I'm sure you will. That doesn't change the satisfaction. Because I already know I'm going to die a lot. So, you know, you killing me 10 times is nothing compared to me killing you once. As far as I look at it.
Right. But I tell you what is quite funny. What would be quite funny is you with the massive battleship and me beating the crap out of you, as I will with this little cruiser.
Okay.
That would be funny. Sorry, will be funny, in fact, because it will happen.
Uh-huh.
I just need a little bit of equipment.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
I assume you're an Omicron Theta, but you never know.
No, I'm not. I went through some sort of jump hole.
Yes, you're probably an Omega 41, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be it. Oh, hey! Big V's here. How's it going, Variax?
Hey. I misspelled it. Hey, and everyone's going wild again.
Where are you?
Where am I?
Yes.
I'm not telling you where I am. I'm staying.
Alright, guys, I'm going to stop recording until one of us finds each other and one of us starts dying. Okay, folks. I forgot to hit the record button, and you just missed me blowing the crap out of Rebel.
But don't worry about it, guys. I recorded it.
Thank God.
Yes, because I am a fair play person, I will put it up.
Finally, I got fiery justice. And then I did not record it all.
Can I just point this out? Squee beat the crap out of me in a massive freaking battleship.
I know, isn't it great? I know, he was in a cruiser. It was like the schoolyard bully beating up a toddler, and I loved every second of it.
Indeed. Places are reversed.
Oh,
However,
man. Alright.
now I'm going to give myself a fair fighting chance.
Alright, you give yourself the fair fighting chance. I'm actually more interested in making money now, but if you want to come out and have a fight and you'll kill me, and that's fine. We're all pretty used to that by now. I already got my justice. I'm already good. I'm good for another... I think I'm good for another 15 kills.
Okay, I'll make sure to get 15 kills very quickly. Okay. Actually, no. I do need to do some missions. I need to do a mission or two, maybe.
Why?
Because, one, I need a little bit of money, and two, I need a little bit more reputation. So, where are you at the minute?
I'm docking with Tripoli.
Okay.
To get a mission.
We're still, aren't we?
I think we're still linked. I don't think killing each other affects the link, though you would think it would.
No, we aren't linked anymore.
Oh.
Oh well.
Well, we can change that.
We can do that again in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, we need to do that now before I get the mission.
Before you get mission, yeah.
Oh,
Just please don't beat the crap out of me. I need them.
I won't. I understand. I won't. Like I said, I'm done for now. Until you give me cause again. See, like after the missile thing, I was done because I'd already gotten my vengeance. I'm not unfair. Or unkind.
But I am.
What the heck is going on with my computer? It's like everything just is falling apart on me. Good times.
You're level 86. I'm level 84. Son of a...
Well, let's just say that it's been a long, long trip that Val and I took to get these ships. And especially when we found out we couldn't use trade lanes once we were in them. Yeah, apparently they're too big to fit in trade lanes.
Indeed.
However,
I could have told you that.
However, on the bright side, we did find out that we were so powerful that Val could literally ram a star, and it kind of just hurt her ship a little bit.
Wow, that's kind of useful.
Actually, yeah, we found that out because there was some sort of bug that she was going through. Like, she couldn't see anything, or I couldn't see her, she couldn't see me, and she's like, well, screw it. You know what I'll do? I'll just pull a rebel and fly into a star. And we're like, okay, well, that'll work. And then she flies into the star, and I was like, what happened? She's like, I don't know, it took down like a third of my hull. I was like, that's it? It's a star!
I think I know why that is.
Because she was more awesome than the star.
Kind of, yeah. That'll do as a simple explanation for you.
Not so much a simple explanation for me, but as the one we agreed upon, and I don't have the courage to to go against it. You remember what happened last time she got mad at me?
Yes,
and Lord knows I do not want to trade this baby in for a rink-a-dink.
I think I do want you to do that, because then I can beat the crap out of you. Oh shit, very easily. Or more easily than normal.
Okay, I was almost shooting at the very wrong people. I saw a little red cross and I started shooting at it, and then I was like, oh hey, there's green stuff around them.
Ah, I love the Z button. Oh, sorry, button.
The button.
Indeed.
Oh, hey, I was talking to Raceland during the Mass Effect 2 with Friends thing we did yesterday, and he's Chinese. And he said that like through the 1st grade through 6th grade or something, they do learn like 2,000 characters. And he said that's just for normal to read the newspaper. If you want to like write articles and stuff, there's like another 6,000 or something you gotta learn.
Good fucking lord.
That's
quite a lot.
Yes, that's insane.
That's a lot of my vocabulary there.
Right? I think I know a total of like 400 words, and that includes prepositions and names. That was it?
Lovely. Yes, that was it. I finished off the first wave.
Oh.
Before we got to that.
Alright then.
And the second one.
And the 8th. Then I show up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to mention the 8th, but, you know. Actually, let's go to Shirkos Station. Or whatever, Skiros Station. I've never been there.
Sure. Why not?
I have never... Yeah, let's have a look. What's it about?
Actually, you know, we were trying to find a way. There's supposedly this ship, I forget what it's called, but a ship that is so powerful that only the moderator can give it to you. And I was like... The what?
The Battlestar?
No. It's like the Orion or something like that.
Yeah?
And, yeah, it has like 18, 19 guns, really powerful hull, that kind of stuff. And only the mod can give it to you. And I was like, well, I'm a mod. I mean, I made the server. And then so we spent like 2 hours, like we had everyone on Ustream looking for it, trying to figure out how I give the ship. And then apparently it's not just making a server, you actually have to be like some sort of certified moderator.
I see.
So instead we took the long trip over to France.
Well, I feel sorry for the French.
Yeah, well, doesn't everyone?
Indeed.
I got some pretty good loot there. Very nice. Maybe we should do some trading runs in our massive ships.
Indeed, and I can blow the crap out. Oh no, wait, I can't do that.
Alright, look, your piratey instincts kick in. Yarr! You know what I want to look up? I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean the other day, and I am curious, being the history buff or fan that I am, I want to know where the pirate accent came from, because it doesn't sound like any country's accent that I've ever heard. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like English or any accent. Yar, me mateys.
Not quite sure about that one.
Or like, Captain Barbossa. Personally, the code are really more like guidelines than actual rules.
That's partially... That's something... I wouldn't say English, I'd say British.
Yeah, but it's too far removed. Now, my guess is possibly that it came from there and then just evolved, but I'm sure someone has actually researched that. I could find out. It's not like I don't have a whole university on transatlantic... In fact, if I wanted to get my doctorate at the University I'm at right now, one of my only options would be in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, right.
Which is very tempting on some aspects. I took a whole course on the Pirates of the Caribbean, and the guy who taught it actually got his PhD there, and he was studying the pirate round. That was a fun class.
I'm sure. So, can you find a decent mission, by the way?
Let me go take a look. That's why I love my degree, because, well, science majors and stuff are working on calculus and things like that. I'm just learning where the Jolly Rouge came from. Right. What you got for me, crazy cyborg woman?
Hey, I like the Corsairs.
Yeah, 295,000 credits. No, thank you.
No, we need something more like 850,000.
Let's see.
Not that we're, elitist or anything.
Actually, 620,000 is the best we got here.
Okay, let's take that. Might as well. Actually, where? Oh, okay.
Where's the 100 million? I wonder what's the most you can make on one mission.
No idea.
All right, let's go. Whee! I'm curious,
Shit's just flying all over the place. It's fantastic.
Now that we're on the subject, because I put us there. Oh, really loud.
Sorry.
They're asking who started the pirate flag trend. Well, I mean, the pirates in general started the pirate flag trend. It started with the they weren't really called pirates back then. They were called privateers, which were kind of legalized pirating back in the time period. I think 1500s, 1600s. Countries like England and France and all that didn't actually have a royal navy. So what they would do is they would contract independent people, and I'll basically give them permission to raid the other country's ships. And they were called privateers, and that's where you get your, like, Sir Walter Raleigh and all them, and they had things called letters of writ, which gave them permission to basically attack other countries' ships. And they started using the flags. They weren't called the Jolly Rouges back then, but the point of the flag was to intimidate. Because despite what many people think, a pirate doesn't want to just kill everyone. In fact, they just want the treasure, and killing people is bad for business because you want them to go home and get more stuff and come back out to sea. So what they would do is they would use the flags to inspire fear, and a lot of times just seeing that flag was enough for people to surrender and just give up their booty. Now, the actual name Jolly Rouge, we're not sure. Well, actually, I'm sorry, Jolly Roger, the name of the flag, we're not sure, but we think it comes from Jolly Rouge, which rouge is a color of red, and a lot of pirate flags had red. Some people don't know this, but most pirate flags didn't have the skull and crossbones that we're familiar with, or had more than just that. They had all sorts of things, like they had hourglasses that stood for your time's running out. They had weird stuff like people standing on people's heads and crazy things like that. But anyway.
So what actually inspired the sort of idealistic skull and crossbones then.
Well, no, because someone, I forget who, someone actually did have that on their flag, and they just kind of stuck. I think someone, it may have been Treasure Island, I doubt it, but I think literature, some famous story actually chose that design, because it was a design on the flags, and then for whatever reason, that design stuck.
Right.
As the design. But pirates were very, very strange, especially during the golden age of piracy, because you have three ages, really. You have the privateers, which is, you know, Sir Walter Raleigh and all them who had the letters of writ. And then you have the buccaneers, which were kind of the same thing, but in the Caribbean. They were kind of hired by the governors of that area to attack other countries' ships. And then you have the golden age of piracy, which is what everyone thinks about when they think pirates, which is pirates completely independent to themselves, attacking whoever they want, wherever they want, doing whatever they want, and then all that good stuff. So it all depends. But the most famous... What's up?
Depends what part of history you're talking about.
Right. And the Golden Age of piracy, as short as it was, is obviously the most famous, and where the most famous pirates come from, like Captain Kidd, Captain Morgan. Well, no, Captain Morgan was actually a buccaneer, I think, or a privateer. But Blackbeard, Captain Kidd, I'm forgetting his name, but one of the most famous ones, I cannot remember his name at the moment, but he was really, really famous, and a bit of a dandy, meaning he loved his tea and his fine dress. Oh, why can't I think of his name? Oh well.
Why wouldn't you? It's that kind of thing.
It'll come to me eventually. There's no Captain Hook. That was Peter Pan. Not real.
Oh, what?
There are also a couple female pirates. Once again, I forget their names, but they were with another pirate. I can't remember names for the life of me, but I remember there were two female pirates that were with a famous male pirate captain, but they pretty much ran the show because the male pirate captain wasn't that good, and the female pirates were actually not only pretty much ran the crew, but also fought with the crew and were reported to be even more cruel to their prisoners than the males were. And eventually they were captured, and they were supposed to be hung, but both of them claimed they were with child. And one had the child, and I believe was hung, and the other one just kind of disappeared into history. We don't know what happened to her. So,
if we're doing a training run, we could take, just out of interest, we could take these artifacts to Manhattan.
Sure. I got a big cargo space. You want me to dock then?
Yeah, because we buy artifacts here for 446 credits, and sell them in Manhattan for 2,828. So making a profit of about 2,400 on each one.
That's nice, actually.
And I can carry 510.
And I can carry probably twice that, so...
At least. Probably even maybe 5 or 6 times.
Now that we're on the subject, I'm so into this. Anyone else got pirate questions? I got tons of pirate knowledge. Like, one of their most famous ways of torturing people, which is really kind of cruel, is that they would take a piece of leather and they would make it wet. And then they would tie it around someone's forehead, and as the leather strip dried, it would contract.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, good times. Pirates were also some of the first people to practice true democracy, because when you got on a pirate vessel, you actually signed a contract with other pirates, and they basically, so you had rights as a pirate, and the decisions on do we attack this ship or do we not attack this ship was something that was voted on. It wasn't just the captain telling everyone what to do, except for a few captains who ran by fear, like Blackbeard. Is it true people used limes instead of lemons to combat scurvy and it wasn't effective? Anything with vitamin C is going to be effective against scurvy, my friend. Anything. Because all scurvy is a vitamin C deficiency. I can hold 1,230.
Okay. I've actually got cargo space now that I ditched my armor. I've got cargo space of 800 full of
Oh, maybe I
artifacts.
should ditch my armor. That's a good point. I wonder how much my armor's holding up.
Probably about 500 cargo space. It was 500 for me, maybe a bit even more for you.
Yeah, probably, because if we're just doing trading runs, we're not expecting to run into anything nasty.
No, the only issue we may have is if we get caught by the Navy and have to kind of dock really quickly.
It only takes up 270. But still, that's 270,000, so...
At least.
Yeah. Right. I don't need to sell that, right? Yeah, I do need to sell it.
Yeah, you do. But we can buy another one, it's easy enough. And if we make enough money from the artifacts.
Right.
Because I know what we can do. I know this is a pretty good trading run. Is buying artifacts from here, going to Manhattan and selling them. Then going to Detroit Munitions.
Uh-huh.
Buying light arms there. And then going to Planet Crete, just over the way, and selling them there.
Okay, cool. Zeta Sniper's asking if I'm in a cruiser. No, I'm actually in a battleship. So.
Yeah, we kind of swapped places.
Right. So come on, guys.
Shit,
Pirate questions.
massive.
Or, if not pirate questions, anything historical. I'm in such a historical mood right now. All the classes I'm taking are just education classes, so I'm not taking any history classes this semester, and it's kind of, I'm going through historical withdrawal. I'm taking a bunch of classes on how to teach people in high school, and it's boring.
You're going the wrong way, mate.
Oh, right. I'll just follow you. Hopefully,
Good idea.
why can't I follow you?
Probably because I'm too far away. Go to Omega 41.
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
You can hear people firing in the background, determined to try and take down the massive battleship. He's just ignoring them, looking at his nav map and...
Right. Oh, well, okay. Inferno's saying that limes have less vitamin C than lemons and so are less effective, and, well, I suppose that logic works. But, I mean, less effective, sure, but you said not effective. So... Are we going, or what? Come on. Come on, people. Actually, I'd never heard that about the limes, but you're probably very right. Alright, so, okay, did people ask something? Hang on. Someone say something about World War II? World War II history? What about World War II history? I'm quite knowledgeable in naval warfare, World War II. I had to write a thesis on the Starship Enterprise, no, the Carrier Enterprise, which was the most decorated battleship or ship in America's Navy during World War II. Saw like over 11 major engagements and survived it all.
Nice.
Well, Japanese/American naval warfare. Yes, I'm very, very versed in that. God, I don't want to sound arrogant. I know a lot about it because I had to.
Yeah.
Tell them about the uniqueness of World War II naval combat. Well, the uniqueness about World War II naval combat, why I find it so interesting, is because it's the only time in the world that we had combat like that. Because it was after we developed airplanes, but before we developed any sort of seeking missiles or anything that had any sort of tracking capabilities. So basically what you had was a bunch of ships who could launch airplanes to go find other ships, but you had no way of tracking these ships. You had no radar until the very end of the war. So everything was by line of sight, and what you would do is you'd send out planes and search and search and search for ships, and once you found the ships, you would send more and more planes to try and bomb them, or dive bomb them, or torpedo bomb them, and then of course you had flak to defend against them, and the whole concept of how war was fought on the ocean in World War II is completely different from almost any other war in history, because after World War II we had radar and rockets that could track things, and before World War II we had we didn't have planes that could really take off and land very well off of carriers. So
Mm.
the Japanese I-400 sub, subs aren't really my thing. Are we talking about the little two-man submarines that could go into harbors and sink ships? Because those were pretty cool. The Bismarck. Oh, that was fun. England kicked Germany's butt on that one, but then they did lose the hood, so... Oh man, and the hood, that's a sad story too, because the Bismarck got a really good lucky shot in the hood, and that thing went up like a 4th of July. I think there were literally, the Bismarck was a giant battleship made by Germany. The only thing that compared to it was a battleship made by Japan. But I think the Bismarck was the biggest battleship ever made in history ever. Okay, where am I going now that I'm here?
Follow me. We're going to Omega 11.
Right. I still can't follow you. Oh well, I'll just visually follow you, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's a giant battleship, and Germany thought it was invincible, and then they ran into the battleship Hood and the battleship I forget. I want to say Norfolk, but I don't think so. Anyway, two English battleships, and they had a great big fight, and the Bismarck hit a really lucky shot on the Hood, hit him in the powder keg, basically their ammunition section, and the ship literally exploded in two. And out of the thousands of people, I think it was like 1,200 people, something like that, on Battleship Hood, I think there were like 3 survivors. It's crazy.
Wow. That's quite a big explosion then.
Yeah. The Yamato was the Japanese battleship I was talking about that was... I don't think it was bigger than the Bismarck. It was almost as big as the Bismarck. It was a huge battleship. But the Enterprise actually helped take that one out. A lot of dive bombers.
Hey, Hessians. I haven't seen any of them for a while.
Tell us about Hobbit history. I don't know about Hobbit history. They eat a lot.
They eat a lot, they like smoking, and they like drinking, just like humans, really.
Right? That's pretty much all there is to Hobbit history.
Yeah. And they don't like fighting, so how we're going to take over the world with them, I have no idea. Okay.
Do you guys know we found, or we're fairly certain we found Blackbeard's ship? The, was it the Queen Mary? I think it is? No. What is it? Blackbeard's ship. Oh, well, it'll come to me. Like I said, I'm horrible at names. But I should know it. But anyway, yeah, it's off the eastern coast. We're fairly certain, because we found the ship right where his ship sunk. And it's very obviously a pirate ship because of the stuff that's on it, the amount of cannons that are on it, the way the cannons were mounted and things like that. And so we're fairly certain that we found Blackbeard's ship. There was treasure inside, along with lots of different types of weapons from that time period. Why are we fighting bounty hunters?
I'm not fighting bounty hunters.
Oh, okay.
I'm not style with bounty hunters.
Oh, okay. Zeta Sniper was talking about the submarine I-4000 was a huge submarine. I was thinking of their tiny ones, but yes, they had huge submarines that could carry planes inside them. Crazy stuff. But like I said, the naval combat during World War II was extremely unique. You had just a lot of stuff in World War II was extremely unique, like aerial combat, where you had dogfighting. Because after, you had dogfighting in World War One, but not like that. Not at that speed. And actually, some of the fiercest dogfighting era pilots were during the Korean War. because it was the only period in time where we had jet engines but no missiles. So you had people going, Mach 1 and still firing bullets at each other. However, honestly, some of the most impressive dogfighting, in my opinion, was from World War One. There's actually a really cool series. They don't have it anymore, but it was on the History Channel. I forget what it's called. But it's a series where basically they just recreated some famous dogfights from the different wars. World War One, World War Two, and I forget what it was called, but it was really, really fun to watch. And especially it was really cool to see how pilots actually dogfight and their tactics and how they maneuvered to get to where they needed to be. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's saying the last dogfights were in the Middle East. That is true, the Israeli army versus them, but you can't really say the last dogfights, because even today you'll have, even the Gulf War had some dogfights because you get in too close to use missiles and stuff like that, but dogfights are very few and far between nowadays.
Can you check your nav map and have a look back at, make your way back to Omicron Gamma?
I could do that.
Because, no, don't go back, but have a look.
Okay, hang on. Okay. We've probably been going way over half an hour. Oh well.
Are you still recording?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Omicron Gamma is what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Alright, what am I looking for?
Look for in G4. Have you got any kind of name in G4?
Nope, I got nothing.
Okay. Same here. Right.
Why? What are we looking for?
Wait. Oh, I'm looking for something quite specific. I'm looking for... There's this place that sells cruiser weapons.
Oh.
And battleship weapons.
Well, why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go ahead and end this episode here, and then we'll just start another one. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and join us next time. All right? Take care.